Hello my fish head friends. Tonight I'm going to show you guys how to make a DIY egg tumbler. I have not made one of these yet. I've watched several videos on it. I'm basically going with the design that John Hudson did a video on quite some time ago. Very simple design. All you'll need is a tube. This is just a scrap piece of undergravel filter uptake tube. I just cut it down to size. You can also use egg tumblers, or no, I'm sorry, not egg tumblers. You can use sponge filters, those plastic tubes. I am using a piece from one of my old scrap sponge filters. Just took the cap off of one. Scissors, sorry about that, rubber bands, suction cups, and I have a old net. I found it under my fish tank stand. I believe my son cut a hole in it. He likes to do mischievous little things like that now and then, so I figured I'd sacrifice that net. You can also use like old pantyhose, nylons, whatever. So that's what I have. Now, the reason why I'm making this tonight is because I saw my rusty cichlid mating with my albino red top zebra, and I know in my last video I said I wasn't, and I was going to try not to, I was basically going to try not to do this, but I think that's going to be a pretty cool fish. I mean, it'd be a albino rusty zebra, maybe? I don't know. So anyways, I'm going to make this one up. I'm going to be setting up a 10-gallon in my basement. I'm just cleaning it out now, letting it soak, and make sure it holds water. It's an old tank. So, back on topic. So this seems pretty simple. Like I said, I haven't done this yet. So basically, I'm just going to take the tube and, get a nice tight spread of the net over it. Then I'm going to put this cap on, and that's going to be one end. And on the other end, I'm basically just going to, again, pull the nylon, or pull the net over and secure it with the rubber bands. These rubber bands are just my daughter's hair tie rubber bands. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and do one of these. I won't be able to do it one-handed, so hang tight for one sec. Alright, one side done. So, like I said, I just pulled the net over the end. I popped the cap on, and I did, if we can see it, kind of, I put black rubber band on there just to kind of hold it in place, just to be sure. I don't know if that was necessary. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, and then I have obviously cut off the excess, so I'm going to go ahead and do it to the other side now. Alright, super simple again. I just pulled the net down over it, rubber band it. I made sure it was nice and secure. I put 2 rubber bands on there doubled up. Should be plenty secure. Nice little bounce to that. It's nice and tight. Yeah, so and then just to test it, I took this cap off to see if those other rubber bands did any good. They did not. It all fell apart, but it went back together with no problem. I just took the piece and did the same thing. Just took the circle piece, put it on there, put the cap on, no problems. So now all I gotta do is drop the eggs in there and put the airline on there, and it basically acts just like a sponge filter, but just sucks up through the bottom. And it's gonna hold it in place with a clip. That's about it. That's super simple. Took me all of 5 minutes. I'm going to try to do a video of stripping the eggs out of my female, out of my rusty. But when the time comes for me to do that, I just might not be able to record at that particular time, so we'll see what happens. But that also is a very easy process. I did it last time with my other hybrids. Although I did not use an egg tumbler that time, I let her sit for 3 weeks in the tank and stripped the babies out, which I'll talk about in another video. So, that's what I got. Super easy DIY egg tumbler. Thanks guys, have a good night.